Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here. Welcome back to Pokemon. Pokemon TM45 for Attract, okay. Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. I'm getting distracted already. It's my ADHD, it keeps kicking on in. Last episode, we exited Mount Moon, caught an Ekans we named Vexoria, fought our rival and traveled across the Nugget Bridge fighting 6 trainers along the way, even though there were only supposed to be 5. In this episode, we're exploring the rest of these routes in order to make it to Bill's cottage. But first, let's have ourselves a little encounter here. Please, not an Abra. An Oddish. Definitely not gonna be using it unless Cabbage dies. I just need to check. Okay, I couldn't remember if which generation it was that powder moves don't work on grass type Pokemon anymore. Give it a little nudgy nudge. It's actually pretty high level. You can catch Abra in this grass. All right, while it's asleep here, I'm gonna give a ball a shot. Haha! Pocket ball, go! A 1, a 2, a 3. Oddish's data was added to the Pokedex.
Oddish, the weed Pokemon. Its red eyes are an indication of how strong the weed actually is.
Give a nickname to Oddish? Yes. Weedle and Oddish could share the same nickname of Wheaties. Hibiscus. Tom, you spelled it wrong. No, I didn't. Hibiscus was transferred to someone's PC and placed in box 1. Do I want to go into this next fight? I'll put Vexoria back out front. And I'll use a potion on Cabbage. I'm almost out of regular potions. I still have the supers, but I'm almost out of regulars. I saw your feet from the grass. Did he say? I kind of wonder if he said F-E-E-T in the original, and they changed it to F-E-A-T in this one. Vexoria, we gotta get the heck out of there because this thing probably knows Hyper Fang. Go Cabbage! Na 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 na. Leeched Seed. There's Hyper Fang. God, that does a lot. Leech Seed Sleep Powder is such a good defensive combo. Passive healing, your opponent can't do anything and you just sort of pick away at it. And the best part, I can actually use Vine Whip on this thing. Give me your health. This won't be pretty. The rat is asleep. The vines have whipped. Sleep powder. It's gonna die to Leech Seed anyway. I figure I could put it back to sleep if that was the case. But I wanted to gain health back. As much as possible. Delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Send out Ekans. And the Intimidate. Of course. Seed him. That bite did quite a bit. Nice little chomper there. I'm still recording from that same session where I said I was recording before a few episodes ago. This is, February 28th. The day after I recorded the first episode. And I'm thankful that I'm still as far into this as I am. Alright. Time to earn your keep, Vexoria. Still asleep. We're working with that. son, let's rap. Ekans was rapped by Vexoria. It's like the Blue Cross Blue Shield logo. Twin snakes! Oh my god, this sleep is lasting forever. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Boo. Oh, this thing is so dead. Man, Vex didn't take a single hit from Ekans. Camper Shane. I thought not. You thought not what? What did you not think? Route 25, we get another encounter here. Oh, we got hikers. Well, it's a good thing I got Cabbage. Yeah, let's start with the encounter. Because if it's something that I want to use in the party, then I can pop back over to the PC real quick. This D-pad, I swear to God. First bit of grass, we get... We already have a Pidgey and Avian. So I'll not be catching this. If it turns out that, like, I've already caught every Pokemon in here, never mind. Caterpie. Not a great selection, but we can use it. Start with Sleep Powder. It missed. We get hit by Tackle for 2. Hit Sleep Powder again. Goes Nappy Nap. Certainly a Tackle won't crit and kill it. I'm gonna throw the ball now. My spread of typing is a little bit thin. Caterpie was caught! Yay. Caterpie's A was added to the Pokedex.
Caterpie, the worm Pokemon. Despite what people might think, it is actually a caterpillar, not a pie.
Worm IDX. Worm Insect Deluxe. I have a habit of naming mostly dragon Pokemon Worm, but this is an actual worm, so I'm okay with it. Vexoria back in front. Let's go ahead and start fighting. Just got down from Mount Moon, but I've still got gas in the tank. Hey, hey! Hiker Franklin would like to battle, sending out Machop. Ooh. Let me see if there's anything I can do here. I'll start with a Leer. Low kick. 5 damage, okay. If that's the best he can do, then I might have a shot at this. I'm just waiting for it to be like, and then here comes Karate Chop! Ooh, alright. Things have taken a turn for the worse. Trying to get the poison off. Now would probably be a good time to switch. Do 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 do. Between the defense down and the crit up, that was not happening, my friend. Oh god, yeah! I'm so glad I switched out Vex. Oh, she would have died. Focus Energy and Karate Chop is brutal. Cabbage grew to level 18, is gonna try to evolve again. Geodude. I think at this point it would have known Magnitude, so I'm just gonna finish it off with Cabbage. Got a nice chunk of EXP there. You worked hard! What? Cabbage is evolving. No, he isn't. All right, I'm gonna run back and heal real quick. This may be a short-sighted play of me, but I think having Pokemon that could potentially take hits better than ones that are just switching into die would be better to have in the long run. Even though they don't really have any sort of typing that would distinguish them from like the rest of my party, or like really like do anything helpful. So I'm gonna I put in Hibiscus and Worm IDX. Back we go. My reasoning for doing so is because if they can take the hit, then it gives me more of an opportunity to heal.
Local trainers come here to practice.
Youngster Joey would like to battle. And his top tier Rattata? Wow. Go Cabbage. Tail Whip. That combined with Hyper Fang could spell disaster. So let's Sleep Powder it. Ah! That's why I wanted to Sleep Powder it. It did a lot of damage. I used Sleep Powder again. I wasn't even really mashing. Like I like my brain was like thumb push. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. If it crits, I'm dead. I'm switching to Paperweight. Do it! Paperweight! Na, 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 na. Rock throw. You fool! I can't wait till I get the TM/teach Paperweight rock slide. Hey, Vexoria coming up in the world. Sending out Spearow! I'm really glad I switched to Paperweight. You growl at me, but then I'm not sure if you'll even survive this. I mean, you might have if it didn't crit. That's where I was trying to go with that.
You're decent.
I'm dece? Did you say I'm dece? Dece nuts? Let me see how I'm doing on. I have 1 potion left. But plenty of supers. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. You're going to see Bill? First, we battle! First, we fight! Hiker Wayne would like to battle, sending out an Onyx. That's unexpected. Oh my god. Have there ever been jokes as clever or will ever be clever ever again? Never ever clever will joke be. I consistently forget how fast Onyx is. Defeated Hiker Wayne, you're something. Well, hi.
Dad took me to a great party on the SSN at Vermilion City.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to that too at some point. The only problem is I'm probably only gonna be fighting through it with only like 1 or 2 Pokemon. Ooh, that ain't good. Slowpoke. That's a new one. Vine Whip. Super effective. Use and tackle. Da 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 da. Hey, Cabbage is level 19. 1 more level and I get Razor Leaf.
I'm not mad.
Once I get Razor Leaf, I will be evolving it. So level 20 Ivysaur going up. I think I'm actually gonna stick to raising Cabbage more. Just so I can get to that point and not have to worry about it. Because we're kind of coming to the end here, and I don't want to be close and then be in a situation. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. Yeah, good for you. Running out here single. Picnicker Kelsey. Nidoran. Ran, Nidoran. I need a ran. Nidoran. Woo! Yeah, missing the sleep is pretty rough. But I got it the next turn. That's 2 misses. And 1 for the misses. Haha. Yeah, so right now the max I can have my Pokemon is level 21 for Misty Starmie. And I think after that, the max level I can have is 24 for Lieutenant Surge. So that's like, ugh. That means I feel like I'm gonna be wasting a lot of potential on the SSN unless I catch a bunch of stuff. I might try to skip as many trainers on the next route as possible if that's the case. We keep going with tackle. And the crit? Oh, must be my birthday. Nidoran male, Nidoran female. Leech it. This thing can't learn, as far as I can tell, Nidoran female can't learn peck. At least I don't think it can. I'm trying to remember if, because this sprite doesn't do an accurate job of telling it, I'm trying to remember if Nidoran female has a horn. It might, but I can't remember. It was growl and double kick so far. I might be able to actually safely safe in, yes, safely switch in Vexoria for her to get experience from this. And you know what? I am gonna do that. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I stand corrected! I stand corrected and afraid! Wrap it up! I was like, I'm gonna focus only on Cabbage, and then I send in Vexoria. Hey, and Vexoria learned Bite, which unfortunately in this generation is a special move. My conditioning isn't the best. Yeah, Cabbage is almost 20. Whoa! I'm off to see a Pokemaniac's collection at the Cape. Normally you wouldn't need cut, but I think if you can get this guy to walk far enough away from that post. Hiker Knob, named after the, oh my god, my brain. The localizer. The head localizer of, I believe, the first 4 generations of Pokemon. With, I believe, either Heart Gold and Soul Silver or Platinum being, the first game that they weren't the head of localization on. I feel like this battle should put Cabbage over the edge. In fact, I'm almost positive of that now. I'm gonna switch to Punch and just karate chop this thing into the ground. Karate chop! Was that that wasn't even a crit, wow! Punch, you're coming up in the world. Cabbage grew to level 20, Cabbage is trying to learn Razor Leaf. I want to get rid of, see, it's less accurate than Vine Whip, but but with same type attack bonus, it's significantly more powerful. Plus it has so much more PP. Cabbage learn Razor Leaf. Machop. Let me see. I want to compare between Mega Punch and same type attack bonus Karate Chop. 75 versus 80. It's not much, and risk and reward, I think Karate Chop is the better move because of its crit chance. It didn't crit. Low kick. Good job, Punch. You done got me, and real good, too. And now because he's learned Razor Leaf, Cabbage is going to evolve. I am not stopping it this time. Ivysaur. The representative of Super Smash Brothers, Ivysaur himself. Cabbage is up to snuff. I think we're gonna send out Vexori in the front again and then switch it to either Paperweight or Punch depending on what the situation needs. Let me see if I can... Yes, okay.
I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend.
I'm so happy for you. Camper Flint, send out Rattata. That looks like a Hyper Fang disaster waiting to happen. Punch? Punch it in the face. Okay, I was afraid that was gonna do a lot more. Hyper Fang is a scary-ass move, especially when we start fighting Raticate later. And its attack is much higher. Hey, Ekans! Hey, I've seen one of these before. Hey, Joey, look, it's an Ekans! It's like the Ekans that you got! Are you serious? That's awesome! Yeah, I know, look at the Ekans that- Yeah, I know, I got one just like it! Thank you for indulging me on this stupid bit that I forced you to sit through. Magnitude 9! I believe the different magnitudes are on a bell curve, where 5 and 6 are the most likely magnitudes that you're gonna get. And like, I don't even know if it goes down to, if it even goes down to 1, but like, either 5, 6, or 7 are the most likely ones you're to get. Whereas like, the lowest and 10, which is the highest, are like the least likely. So 9 is pretty secret power. This is not a terrible move for early on in the Nuzlocke. 70 base power. It'd be better if I had a normal type Pokemon to teach it to. But, different terrains have different effects. I don't remember them all off the top of my head, but there's things like, I really only remember like Grassland and Sleep. The fact that a 70 power move can potentially put someone to sleep is nuts to me. Hello.
I had this feeling. I knew I had to battle you.
Oh, you knew, huh? Youngster Chad. Sending out Ekans. Go Vexoria. Shed Skin is a more defensive trait. I would have liked Intimidate, but if Vex gets like put to sleep or burned or whatever, then she can... I'm glad I switched when I did. Wrapped by Ekans. All right, Magnitude then. Are you lowering my defense? You silly. Magnitude 6. With same type attack bonus, this should kill? Yeah. Kill! Sending out Sandshrew. Let's try Magnitude again. Pocket Sand. Man, these rolls, I swear to you. I wonder if Vex can learn Secret Power, because that might be she might be a good candidate for it.
I knew I'd lose too.
All right, Pokemon. I'll send Punch out front first.
My friend has many cute Pokemon. I'm just so jealous.
Lass Haley would like to battle. With all the style and grace of an Oddish. All right, Punch, live up to your namesake and Mega Punch. Sweet scent.
Ah, delicious.
We'll finish off with low kick. It's not very effective. It's probably not going to have much base power because Oddish isn't very heavy. But we did get punch up to level 19. And in the end, isn't that what really matters? Also, getting punch out of there because Pidgey will absolutely destroy it. Paperweight. Gust. A gust of wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, X! Enjoy your tomb! Your tomb of doom and gloom! Finally! All the style and grace. What level is this? 13? Gonna take a bold chance here. And say that Vex might be able to do this. Let me see. Let me check something here. Because Poison Sting doesn't do that much damage. Let me see. Between... Attack is significantly better than special attack at this point. Power 15 versus power 60. I think Bite's gonna be the better option. I want to start off with Wrap for passive damage. Then Absorb, which Vexoria resists. And then the Wrap damage come through. And then we Bite, Chomp. Oh! It smells so good! Bite. Ooh, a crit. And Oddish flinched. That is a good use of Bite. I actually forgot about that. I was just looking for damage. I wasn't looking for flinch chances. Beat Lass Haley. I'm not so jealous. All right, and with that, are these two trainers? This cape is a famous date spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. God, screw you, dude! Next time on Pokemon FireRed, I'm gonna push this guy into the cape. And, oh, also go into Bill's cottage. And then probably challenge Misty. See you all next time. Later!